This week on Sport Fishing, we're back aboard the Seawolf out at Emeraldville Sport Fishing. We're at the Fairlawn Islands right now. Just got my first little fish here, right? Just fishing a little rig here with the bucktail. Here we go. And this is what we're gonna be doing today, fishing at the Fairlawns, going down the bottom, looking for some rockfish. If we get lucky, maybe even a lingcod or two. So stay tuned for this week's exciting episode of Sport Fishing. I'm Dan Hernandez and I live to fish.
All right.
I have been fishing along the Pacific coast my entire life.
Oh!
Let me bring you in the action and share with you some great fishing tips along the way.
We gotta go pick up some more, but you'll just be right near the bottom. The rockfish are gonna be hanging out right near the bottom where we're fishing today.
Quality rockfish.
Look at that pair! Holy moly! Look at this.
How about that?
Go.
Check that out. Fairlawn Reds.
Oh yeah.
Light line. 25-pound cast. Oh, look at him. He says, oh no, I'm not ready to come up yet. Oh yeah, there's a nice one. Lift. Oh, that's the way not to do it.
Oh my God. Lord Almighty!
All right, nice double yellows here. Look at that. Off the camera.
Nice!
Big copper.
Nice copper. Yes. See, babe, you're not the best fisherman in the house.
Some nice canary rockfish for Robert here.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, nice one here at the Fairlawns.
What do we got? Two? You got a double. There we go. There's a nice double. Yeah. Yeah. Looks like Where's that can? It'll help.
Oh, okay, I was reeling his rod up to that.
Hey, on the Seawolf with Dan Hernandez. Yellow, green spot. Nice. Nice fish. Thank you. On the Seawolf with Dan Hernandez.
Jeff's got two fish over here. Oh, okay. Sorry. I don't know how you guys do this.
Go ahead and grab the end of this rod here.
Yeah. Thanks, Dad. You got two.
Nice double.
Hi.
Yellow,
Thank you.
canary.
There you go, another nice canary.
Quality right there. Oh, big double.
Nice one, Steve.
Double with Dan Hernandez on the Seawolf out of Emeryville, California. Aboard the Seawolf.
Nice canary here.
All right, here we go. Fishing with Danny, Emeryville. Nice fish right there. What is that called?
Canary rockfish.
Canary. There he is. Nice fish. Okay.
There you go.
Nice one. On the Seawolf.
Nice yellowtail.
Yeah, with Dan Hernandez. Beautiful fish.
Fishing here is pretty simple. It's just dropping a rig down the bottom. You can use anchovies, cut squid. I'm using a rig here, three-way swivel, sinker on the bottom, and then a B52 bucktail, 2-ounce model off to the side with strips of squid on it. But there's so many rockfish here, it's so easy to catch them. If you use 2 hooks at a time, there's the fish there. 2 hooks at a time, it's really easy. I'm just using 1. There comes my fish. Nice little red fish here on the bucktail. All right, let's take a little break from the action here. Here you go. And let's go to the tackle box and give you a good look at the gear you need for this type of fishing. This week in the tackle box, I want to talk to you a little bit about rock fishing. Again, it doesn't matter if you're fishing out of Emeryville or down in Oxnard, it's all basically the same technique. Now, when you're fishing for that shallow water rockfish, don't be afraid to use something like this, a 400 size level 1 reel, nice medium heavy action rod, something you can fish to 100, 150 feet, no problem. You're going to use 50-pound Spectra on the back and then a short piece of monofilament, normally 25 to 30-pound test monofilament will work out fine. In that deeper water fish where you're fishing right now in about 150 to 200, 300 feet, this will work out fine. 3/0 reel, 50 to 65 pound Spectra, and then on top of that, 40-pound monofilament. You don't have to use fluorocarbon for this type of fishing because you'll be fishing deep. Again, you want a nice medium to heavy action rod for this type of fishing, working right down on the bottom. Now, when you go rock fishing, you have a choice. Either fish for your 10 fish limit right away or target the big fish. I always like to start off trying to get my limit, get some fish in the bag, and then I go target the bigger fish. So to catch the 2 fish at a time, I like to use 2 B52 bucktails, space them out far enough apart so if you catch one big fish here, the fish doesn't block your other bucktail. At least 2 to 3 feet apart, and then a big sinker anywhere from 12 to 16 ounces on the bottom, just depending how deep you're fishing and how bad the current is. But a B52 bucktail works out really good. I like this a lot better than a straight hook because if the bait comes off, that pulsating of the bait will still attract the fish. Now, as far as jigs go, if you want to fish one at a time, I like to use the 4.5 ounce magic metal jig right on the bottom if I'm just trying to catch that school-sized fish in 100 to 150 feet of water. If you get in that deeper water and you're going for lingcod or bigger rockfish, you move up to a 10 ounce magic metal jig and glow in the dark. Fish this right along the bottom, hit the bottom, swim it up a little bit and let it flutter down. The lingcod, the big reds, will attack this. Works out really, really good. And if you want to target the big lingcod, this is what I like to use. A 6 ounce B52 bucktail with a large single tail grub, AA grub. The white works out really good, or a red tail works out really nice. And I either like to use the chrome or the glow in the dark. Let this go all the way to the bottom, swim it back a little bit, put it back in free spool and let it fall. The lingcod will chase it down and eat it. I catch big reds on it, salmon grouper on it too, but the lingcod really, really like this big jig. They like something that's moving in the current, and this big bait looks like a big piece of food to them. They'll chase it down, they eat it all the time. Well, this is the basic gear you need for this type of fishing. Let's get back on the water and show you more exciting action right here on Sport Fishing.
Oops, sorry, sir. Here with Dan Hernandez, catching some fish. One more time.
Hi, fishing with Danny Hernandez. A beautiful day here on the Farallon Islands. Thank you, Dan.
Nice yellowtail. Yellowtail rock.
And a single. Look at that. Woo-hoo! Oh, there's another one. At the Seawolf with Dan Hernandez, catching fish.
Just working that bucktail on the bottom. Everybody using 2 hooks is getting 2 fish at a time. I'm just using 1. We're on the first spot here and we almost got limits for everybody. There's just fish everywhere. I don't know what I have here, if I got big salmon grouper or what I got. But feels heavier than the other fish I've been catching, other little rockfish. And I only got 1 hook on, so there's only 1 fish here. But they're loving the bucktail, fishing the bucktail. I don't even have bait on it anymore. Last 2 fish I caught was just a straight bucktail, no bait at all. Dropping it down there, fish slamming it. You can see how I'm winding, just nice and easy. Not jerking the rod, just using the rail. Nice and constant. You just don't want to be too fast. You can spin fish off when you're fishing this deep. There's color. Here we go. It's a yellowtail rockfish here. We call them Johnny bass. For us in Southern California, we call these Johnny bass. And up here they call them yellowtail rockfish. That's a bucktail right there. See, no bait on it at all. Just a beautiful, beautiful fish.
Oh, just pull back. Hit hard, huh? Good job, small set cheese and stuff.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, the Seawolf with Dan Hernandez. Yes.
Nice lingcod right there. Fishing at the Farallon.
All right.
It's a B-52. Keeper?
Your magic.
Okay. Oh! Fishing with Danny Hernandez, B-52, jig. Second fish for the day.
Nice lingcod there.
I got another one.
Out here with Dan Hernandez and John, picking up a lingcod.
Seawolf with Dan Hernandez. Got my limit. All right, great day.
Oh yeah. Sweet, look at you go. Yeah, little smack. There we go.
All right, fishing with Dan Hernandez on the Seawolf. You never know what you're going to catch. Maybe he'll show us how to cook this up in the galleys.
This week in the galley, I'm gonna cook you up a bonita. We're in my house, and lots of times people ask me about bonita. Is it good to eat? And it really is good. It's just important that when you catch it on the boat, you have it bled really quick and you have it filleted at the end of the day. Nothing is worse than taking bonita home, it's been out of the bag all day, and it all falls apart. So if you take care of it, it'll be good to eat. So here's a bonita. You can see the skin side is still on here. So what I'm gonna do is take this fillet and put it into a pan, a baking pan with foil in it. First thing I want to do to it is I patted it down to make sure it was nice and dry. Now I'm going to put some olive oil on it. Don't need a lot. And I'm just going to coat it all the way across. Real simple. Add some salt. So this is sea salt. Put some black pepper. And just because I like it a little bit spicy, add some red chili flakes. So I'm gonna put some of that on here. You don't have to put this if you don't want it spicy, but I like it a little spicy. And then there's this spice, Mexican spice. It has like a lemony taste to it. It's really nice to put this on my seafood. Sprinkle it on there. And the last thing I'm gonna add is a little bit of lemon. Put it on there. So now my oven is already at 350 degrees. Go ahead and put this in the oven. And we're gonna bake that for 10 minutes. So let me set my timer. So this is the finished dish. Looks really good. And all I'm gonna do here is just take a little bite. Yeah, that's nice. That is so good. The one thing with bonita, right down the middle is the bloodline. Stay away from that. That's not going to taste good. But all that white meat on the outside, it's really delicious. And the whole thing about bonita, like I said, if you take care of it as soon as you catch it, when you cook it like this, it'll be nice and delicious. And as I showed you, I left the skin on it. Just leave the skin on it when you bake it. It comes out really nice. Well, let's get back on the water, show you more exciting action right here on Sport Fishing.
Right, another nice ling cod with Dan Hernandez on the Seawolf. We're fishing today. All right.
Bobby.
All right,
Nice
on the Seawolf, Dan Hernandez, beauty.
Nice
All
ling
right,
cod here.
nice ling. All right.
Nice one.
There you go.
Boy.
Go ahead and get over here.
Quality Ling fishing here with Dan Hernandez.
All right, my first ling today, fishing with Dan Hernandez aboard the Seawolf out of Emeryville, California. Doesn't get any better than this.
I'm Bob. I just got bit fishing a bucktail right on the bottom, bouncing the bait. I'm hoping it's a ling cod. Steve, you getting bit over there? Hopefully I got a ling cod, I don't know. I'm just fishing a bucktail down on the bottom. It felt like a ling cod at first, the head was shaking. But it doesn't feel big now. Oh, there it goes. I just saw the boat. I need a gaff. Just flying nice and easy. There it is. Ling cod. There we go. Just bouncing that B52 bucktail right on the bottom. And that ling cod came up and ate it. Not the biggest fish of the day, but a nice ling cod. And that glow-in-the-dark 6 ounce worked out really good. All right, we're gonna take a little break from the action here on the board of the Seawolf. And when we return, I'll be giving you this week's tip of the week. For this week's tip of the week, I want to talk about how the big fish got caught today. For the little fish that we caught, it was all about using anchovies and pieces of squid. Everybody got their limit of fish, but those last couple of big ling cods we got, Bobby's a regular, he's been with us every year. Ex-Boston Red Sox, that's why he's got the B up there.
Yeah.
He used to play for the Boston Red Sox. He loves to go fishing, brought his son out with him today. And this is this week's tip. Big fish, big bait. He was using a whole mackerel, that was a whole mackerel, dead mackerel, with the trap rig on there. And he was fishing right on the bottom, fished it all day to get those ling cod. He only got 2 bites on it. First one he lost, second one he got in the boat. Nice fish. And his son got even a nicer one with the same rig, same exact rig, whole mackerel, 2-hook rig, fishing it right on the bottom with 8 ounce sinker. Good job, you guys. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dan.
All right. Well, I'm Dan Hernandez, hoping you enjoyed this week's episode of Sport Fishing, and I hope you join us again next week as we go looking for more of the best in sport fishing.